This video is brought to you with Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community where millions come together to share their next step in their creative journey. With thousands of inspiring courses for creative and curious people. Skillshare topics include things like illustration, freelancing, design, accounts, videography, and loads more. Skillshare offers membership with meaning with thousands of classes that actually add real value and real meaning to your life, things that you can use and develop with. It's curated specifically for learning, meaning there's no ads during the middle of a class, and often classes are less than 60 minutes. They're a combination of video and also class projects as well, meaning that you're constantly stimulated and you don't get bored. An area that unsurprisingly I've been looking at on Skillshare is actually the filmmaking side of it. And I've actually been looking at a course recently called Filmmaking from Home by a lady called Penny Lane. I'll throw that on the screen now. But many of you will be noticing that my editing is slowly improving, and that is with the use of Skillshare. So if you want to know how to edit or various other things, thousands of other things in fact, make sure you hit the link below. And there's a very special offer right now. The first 1,000 of you to click the link below will get a 2-month free trial to Skillshare. So the link is below, it's in the pinned comment and in the description as well. You can't miss it, so make sure you hit that. The first 1,000 of you will get a 2-month free trial anyway. And when you do have to pay, it's from as little as $10 a month. It's absolutely nothing, and you consider what that costs in comparison to like one-on-one classes. That's absolutely nothing. So make sure you hit that link, and for now then, let's get on with the video. Hello you horrible lot, and welcome back to GGTV. Today we are in Kent because today I'm filming a very impromptu video. I say a lot of these videos are impromptu, and that's because they are. I am at a garage called Borough Green Garage, quite a small garage here in Borough Green in Kent, because my friend Benny is buying a G-Wagon for his brother. It is not any old G-Wagon. I've had a couple of them in the past, modern ones, but this is a very special vintage G-Wagon. Him and his brother basically created a business together. Cut long story short, he's been hit very, very hard by the coronavirus. He's been working flat out. He's been doing an amazing job. And my friend Benny wants to show his gratitude to his brother. So he's buying him a surprise G-Wagon. A really nice backstory. I love brothers sticking together. I love brothers working together. So it's a really proud moment. I'm driven down in my Vogue. Benny's coming in another car. But we're now at the garage. So I'm going to take a little look at it. We're going to see what it is. And it's from 1984, this car. So I'm kind of a bit nervous to see what it's like. But knowing Benny's brother is going to be right up his street. It's absolutely perfect for him. It's exactly his kind of vibe. He's had Defenders in the past, so hopefully he's going to love it. Anyway, we're going to grab the car, check it out. Fingers crossed, all is good, and he's going to buy it. So here we go then. Here is the car back from its MOT. It's literally just gone for an MOT, and I'm pleased to say it's passed. It would have been pretty awkward if not. So Benny's just inside. We're not gonna shove the camera in Benny's face. Quite a private individual. He's a good friend of mine. He's not a YouTube like me. But here we go. It's an A-Class Mercedes G-Wagon, as they're well known. But this is a 1984 model, and there are actually 3 doors back then. I'm just gonna open it up. What's cool is the push button actually came from the original ones like this, and that has been retained in the modern one. The other feature they've retained as well is this grab handle here, presumably for when you're driving down flights of stairs, but it's just so retro in here. This is the petrol model. It's got a manual gearbox, not an auto. You could have got it with an auto, but this one is manual, which is a lot better. You've got original steering wheel and this original retro cloth. It's still got the same clunk as well, which I absolutely love. We've got black wheel arches, black bumpers, original wheels there. It's just got a new set of tyres on it as well. Coming around here, spare wheel on the back still. Don't know how long that will last in London. Fuel cap is on the back on these old G-Wagons, not on the side as it is on the modern ones. And coming in here then, very cool place to sit. That steering wheel is probably about the same size as a bus's, but in the back there you've got old school seats with no headrests. Roof lining is this kind of retro beige colour. It's actually quite a cool place to be, and it's a proper off-roader, so you've got high and low range and diffs and all that kind of nonsense as well. Another cool feature on these old G-Wagons is the windows slide in the back, like on the Defenders as well. As you can see, they slide through there. Lovely stuff. What I also love about G-Wagons, even the modern ones, this feature has been kept through. On these old ones, they're completely solid. But on the newest ones, they're a bit softer. So the pedestrian's head hits them, doesn't do quite so much damage. They're actually designed on the new ones, I think, to go back into the bonnet if they're hit. This one definitely isn't, so you do not want to be run over by that. You've got these additional fog lights on there as well. And one cool story about this car as well, it's been owned in the same family since 1984, a mother and son. It's done 80 odd thousand miles, and 20,000 of those have been done since 1996. So it's pretty much as original and fresh as you can get. There is a little bit of rust around the place, a little bit of rust in there, but to be honest with you, it's actually very, very good for its age. It's in lovely nick and it's a good old boy. I think, I'm going to try not to be killed here, but I think that is actually really cool. And I might be lying, but you might actually be able to put the black and silver plates on this. And I don't know if it's of the right age where you can actually put black and silver plates on it. I'll have to check that out, but if you can, that would be really, really cool as well. So Benny is there, he's in the car. We're not going to get much closer. He's a very, very secret character, but he's ready to roll. I'm going to jump back in my Range Rover and we're going to head off. There she is. Good old boy. Absolutely fantastic old boy, this one. Oh, look at the state of it in here. I am absolutely loving this car. It's just the best. Absolutely the best. It's not the fastest thing, it's not the most exciting thing, but you know what? It's absolutely perfect for just wafting around in. It's phenomenal. It's brilliant. And nothing has actually really gone wrong in it. I mean, look at the state of it in here. There's just rubbish everywhere. In my haste there then, I actually forgot to film an outro. I do apologise for that. There's me banging on about my editing skills with Skillshare at the beginning of the video, and I've forgotten to even film an outro. I had to run off and do something else, so I do apologise for that. I'm very happy with Benny's purchase. Benny is very happy with his purchase, and he's just texted me actually and said his brother's very happy with the G-Wagon purchase as well. So all's well that ends well, and about an hour into ownership, it hasn't broken yet. Anyway, on that note, thank you very much for watching, and make sure you check out my new merch store. Anyway, enough awful. I don't think I'm going to get this to 10 minutes, so I'm just going to chuck on probably a 2-minute end slate. So enjoy that. There's going to be a bit of music, and do sit through it if you want. There might be another ad to sit through in that as well. And as I touched on at the beginning of the video, you can support this channel by clicking the Skillshare link below, and also bagging yourself a 2-month free trial. That's really important. It really helps this channel keep going, and I will put out better videos than this, because this one was dreadful. See you soon. Bye.